Ladies and gentlemen of District 1, we will begin in approximately 5 minutes. Please bear with us while we wait for more people to come in the room.
Point of inquiry, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the business meeting will start in 2 minutes. The business meeting will start in 2 minutes. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. The business meeting will now start. Please place yourself on mute. Help me welcome our District 1 Director, Distinguished Toastmaster, Leanne Levine.
Good evening, everyone. The annual meeting of the District 1 District Council will now come to order at 7:06 p.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time. Thank you very much for your patience. I am Leanne Levine, your 2024-2025 District 1 Director. Welcome, club officers and district leaders, past and present, distinguished Toastmasters, members, and yes. Good evening, everyone. I am deeply grateful to you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to attend tonight's annual spring district council business meeting. Thank you for your support. Please join me in welcoming our 2024-2025 District 1 Steering Committee. Program Quality Director and nominated candidate for District Director 2025-2026. Distinguished Toastmaster Shantae Marie Howard. Club Growth Director, Distinguished Toastmaster John White. District Public Relations Manager, Distinguished Toastmaster Anna Zispatin. District Finance Manager, Distinguished Toastmaster James Paget. Immediate past District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Keith Jackson. And sitting beside your District Director are District Administration Manager, Distinguished Toastmaster Robin Cash, and District Parliamentarian, past District Governor, Distinguished Toastmaster David Kitchen. Your District Director will now introduce Erica Chalanger, who will give the Toastmaster International District Mission. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam District Director. It is my privilege to give the Toastmasters International District Mission, which is as follows. We build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. Back to you, Madam District Director.
Thank you, Erica. My fellow Toastmasters, over 40 weeks ago, in July, we began this program year with many goals in mind. One of our most significant accomplishments has been bringing all of our district level contests back to in-person events for the first time since spring 2020. This evening, we will conclude our meeting by electing 9 outstanding leaders who will bring fresh initiatives and help us achieve new goals in the year ahead. The next item of business is the presentation of the Credentials Committee report. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern Distinguished Toastmaster, Credentials Committee Chair, Carol Otters, to present her committee's report. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you very much, Madam District Director. One moment, we've got some feedback. Okay, there we go. Much better. Right. So I am here to give you the credentials report. Bear with me 1 second. We have 102 eligible clubs. Let me share my screen. Bear with me. It's such a rookie move. Sorry, guys. Not allowing me. I can't get to the screen I'm looking for. Right here. Well, since I very carefully canceled everything out, I will have it ready for when the vote takes place later on. We have 102 clubs in District 1. Times 2 is 204 clubs. This is all in your district packet. Today, we have 90 clubs represented. And we have 204 club votes available. We have 196 club votes present. 1/3 of those votes is 66. A quorum is considered 68. I do not have a complete count of the district executive committee, but I counted 17. So 186, 196, plus 17 equals 213 available, which would make the majority 107. Madam District Director, this is my report. The quorum is 68. Yes. $83. Madam District Director, we have a quorum.
Thank you very. Thank you for your patience. Thank you very much, Madam Credentials Chair. Once again, we have 102 clubs. Multiply by 2, that is 204 votes available. Multiply by 1/3, that is 68. Plus 17 from the district executive committee. Total, we have 83. I'm pleased to report that we have a quorum present and we are positioned to conduct the district business at hand. If there's no objection, the Credentials Committee report will be adopted by unanimous consent. Since there's no objection, the Credentials Committee report is adopted by unanimous consent. The next item of business is the adoption of the annual meeting rules. The district council standing rules will serve as the rules for tonight's annual meeting. They were previously emailed to you and are in the delegates packet on page 2. Unless there's an objection, the district council standing rules will be adopted as the rules for tonight's annual meeting by unanimous consent. Since there's no objection, the district council standing rules are adopted by unanimous consent. The next item of business is a review of meeting protocol. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern 2024-2025 District Parliamentarian, Distinguished Toastmaster, David Kitchen. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you, Madam District Director. It is my privilege and honor to serve as the District 1 parliamentarian and to present the meeting protocol and decorum. Meeting protocol. If you are a president or vice president of education and logged in virtually, please make sure that both your name and officer role are indicated if you haven't done so already. For example, if my name is currently showing as David Kitchen, I need to rename myself so that my name shows as asterisk David Kitchen, VPE, and my club name. If you need help with renaming yourself, please send a message to our Zoom team in the chat and they will help you. The continued presence of a quorum is presumed unless the district director declares otherwise. So district council members must cast their own votes. No proxies are allowed. The chair will be using the unanimous consent approval process for adoption or approval of any non-controversial items of business, and for the election of candidates of uncontested offices unless there is an objection. Only voting delegates in good standing may raise an objection. When the district director states, unless there's no objection, the agenda item will be adopted or approved or candidate elected if no one objects. She will then say, since there is no objection or hearing no objection, the item is adopted or approved or declared the candidate as elected. And she will move on to the next item of business. If you object, very important, please raise your virtual hand and type the word objection. Very important. Type that in the chat if you object, if you're present online. If an objection is substantiated by the chair, voting will take place as appropriate using election runner. When you would like to speak in favor of or against a pending motion, please raise your virtual hand and wait until recognized by the chair. When the district director recognizes you, please unmute and state your name, district council or club office, club name and number before you make your comment. For example, David Kitchen, Lakewood Toastmasters, 1497, VPE. Madam District Director, I am speaking for the motion, or I am speaking for the motion to, and repeat the motion. Discussion or debate on any item of business on the agenda is limited to 10 minutes. If it appears further debate or discussion is necessary, after the 10-minute mark, the district director will exercise discretion and consider extending the time. However, in the interest of time and for the benefit of the members, you are asked to limit your comments to points of debate or discussion only. No member may speak for more than 2 minutes on any item. The chair will alternate between delegates who wish to speak in favor of and opposed to the motion. If the same points of discussion or debate are repeated by the speakers, the district director, as chair, may end the debate, stating that no new information is being presented. That concludes the meeting protocol information. Thank you, Madam District Director. Back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Parliamentarian. The next item of business is voting and balloting. Instructions. Please join me in welcoming back to the virtual lectern the Credentials Chair, Distinguished Toastmaster, Carol Otters.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. One moment, please. Thank you very much, Madam District Director. You will receive a ballot in your email with the email that you registered to this meeting with. Once you have received that email, it will come from District 1 Toastmasters. You're invited to vote. You click on it. It'll open up. You'll see a blue button. When you get that blue button, you're going to click on it and you will have the ability to vote for whatever measure we're voting on at that moment. If you have more than one vote, being that you belong to one or more clubs and you are president of both clubs or VPE of both clubs, or you are a DEC member, you will also get that, you'll get multiple votes. So you'll have to vote all of the votes. So if you have two, then you get 2 emails. You only are allowed to have 3 total. So if you belong to 4 clubs and you're an officer in all 4 clubs, I apologize, you only get 2 votes. Unless you're a DEC member, and then you get 3 votes. And that's the District Executive Committee member. Are there any questions? Hearing none, I'm going to turn this back over to our District Director, Leanne Levine.
Thank you, Madam Credentials Chair. The next item of business is the adoption of the agenda. A copy of the agenda was previously emailed to you, to all the delegates, and it can be found on page 1 in the delegates packet. One moment, please. Thank you very much for your patience. Where there is extended time during any part of the meeting requiring delegates to wait for potential voting results, the chair may begin hearing reports from the District 1 officers. Unless there is an objection, the agenda will be adopted as distributed by unanimous consent. Hearing no objection, the agenda is adopted as distributed by unanimous consent. The next item of business is on the approval of the minutes of the 2024 Fall District Council Business Meeting. The following positions were appointed during the Fall District Council Business Meeting. District Toastmaster, I apologize. Distinguished Toastmaster Carol Otters was appointed to the position of Credentials Chair. Distinguished Toastmaster Catherine Magruder was appointed as the district representative for the Toastmasters International District Realignment Project. The minutes of the September 22nd, 2024 Fall District Council Business Meeting were reviewed and approved by the Minutes Approval Committee, comprised of Presentation Mastery Level 5 Jewel Alejos and Distinguished Toastmaster Robin Cash. A copy of the minutes from that meeting is in the annual meeting delegates packet and can be found on page 7. A copy of the minutes was previously emailed to all delegates on April 22nd, 2025. And a copy has been provided in the chat. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Hearing none? Hearing no
Madam
correct-
Director, I'm sorry, just a note, you said that they were dropped in the chat. It has not yet been dropped in the chat.
You didn't say that.
Thank you for the thank you for the notification there. We are currently working on dropping the minutes in the chat. Thank you.
Let me,
Thank you very much for your patience. Yes, and now the delegate packet and the minutes have been dropped in the chat. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Hearing no corrections to the minutes, unless there is an objection, the minutes will be approved and as distributed by unanimous consent. Hearing no corrections or objections, the minutes are approved by unanimous consent. The next item of business are the district leader reports. The reports can be found beginning on page 17 in the delegates packet. We will first begin with Division A report. The Division A Director's report begins on page 20 in the delegates packet. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern Division A Director Jewel Alejos, Presentation Mastery Level 5, to present her report. The virtual lectern is yours. Thank you for your patience. The Division A Director is unavailable to present the report this evening. As stated earlier, the Division A report may be found on page 17. I apologize. On page 20 in the delegates packet. We shall now move on to the Division B report. The Division B Director's report begins on page 21 in the delegates packet. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern Division B Director Shadana Brewer, the Leadership Development Level 5, to present her report. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you, Madam District Director. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. It is with great pleasure to report Division B has 6 clubs that not only has the membership, but the DCP goals to match. The district with the most distinguished clubs, we have Westwood Gateway, West Hollywood Toastmasters, West Side Toastmasters, and Tinseltown. And select distinguished Toastmasters 90210 Club and Century City Toastmasters. It is also with great pleasure that I announce Division B is leading the charge with a grand total of 734 membership payments for 24-25 year, with 165 of those being new member payments. Congratulations, Division B. Now, it goes without saying that Toastmasters International has been encountering a decline in membership, and there's much to celebrate in Division B. But we have been directly impacted by this trend, which unfortunately resulted in suspension of 2 clubs, one in B1, one in B5. However, there is still hope. With a lot of transparency, communication, and dedication, we can resurrect these clubs and prevent such a thing from happening in the future. Now, as I wrap up my report, on the other end of that spectrum, I would love to take a moment to shout out our longest standing club, Club 141, celebrating 86 years. Also, congratulations for a milestone year. We have Fox Talks Toastmasters, 25 years as of March 31st. That concludes my report. Back to you, Madam District Director.
Thank you very much. The Division C Director report begins on page 22 in the delegates packet. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern Division C Director, Edward Stapleton, Team Collaboration Level 5, to present his report. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam District Director. Colleague Toastmasters, officers, guests, it is my pleasure to have served as Division C Director and to be able to report to you that in Division C, we have had some exceptional results due to the efforts of the entire team to put this together. We had a total of 88 educational levels completed during the course of the year. We had 85% of our officers trained on average during the 2 club officer training cycles. And both of those are metrics that point to the exceptional outcomes that we've achieved in pursuing diligently the mission of Toastmasters. I want to thank our area assistant, Celine West, for her exceptional assistance during the course of the year, as well as Lisa Jen, who served as a area C3 director. Lisa helped out by visiting about half of the clubs in the entire division. Exceptional assistance on her part. And so kudos to her for that. Also to the other name that has been mentioned, I want to thank her for being intimately involved in the presentation of the contests, all 3 contests, the 2 area contests and a division contest. Also wanted to recognize the exceptional mentoring
Thanks to Jill. Thank you very much. We have the next division report is the Division D Director's Report, which begins on page 23 in the delegates packet. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern Division D Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Ali Mazian, to present his report. The virtual lectern is yours. Division D Director, are you present in the Zoom room? It appears not. And once again, the Division D report may be found on page 23 in the delegates packet. With that said, we will now move on to the Division E report. The division. The Division E Director's Report begins on page 24 in the delegates packet. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern, Division E Director, Val Boyd. Innovative Planning Level 3 to present her report. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you, Madam District Director. And overall, just thank you to all of our Division E members, teams, clubs, and all that supported us throughout this year. It's been a tremendous support for Big E. Big E has carried its reputation, and we've completed it with dedication, energy, and commitment. Thanks to the district leaders, the DEC, the steering committees, all. We pressed through our winter months despite all the challenges. We completed officer training and makeup training, successfully completed our area and Division E contest, showcasing all the winners in our contestants' speeches. We worked hard. We set that environment of stepping up and dancing up to the mic, being popular and defying gravity, so that we could hear and see the winners that's in each person to the stars. We had 2 name changes for the clubs. One being Shoreline Speakers, name change now is Forks, Quirks, and Toastmasters. Also, Platform Speakers have changed to Build a Legacy. Overall, we thank you all for your legacy foundation as we step into a new opportunity to grow our clubs and learn. That concludes my report. Back to you.
Thank you very much. And the next report is the Division F report. The Division F Director's Report begins on page 25 in the delegates packet. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern, Division F Director, Pamela Garcia, Motivational Strategies Level 3 to present her report. The virtual lectern is yours.
Madam Division F Director, you are muted.
All right. Thank you. Good evening. Thank you, Madam District Director, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters. It is my pleasure and honor to report to you that Division F completed its first in-person contest. The two divisions and the two areas and division was successful. We had it at a cemetery. First time. Secondly, I'd like to thank my area directors. I'd like to thank the trio, district director, program quality director, and all who encourage us throughout this year. I'd like to especially congratulate Praise Masters for already becoming distinguished, and they're on their way to becoming select distinguished. I'd like to thank all the clubs for their hard work and dedication throughout the year, and we look forward to finishing strong, both in pathways and membership growth. Congratulations to all, and thank you. That concludes my report.
Thank you very much. Our Public Relations Manager, Distinguished Toastmaster, Anna Zispanton, could not be present this evening to present her report due to a prior commitment. But please do know that she is working diligently in the background with the district executive committee on promoting our district events. Thank you, Anna. The club growth report can be found on page 19 in the delegates packet. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern the club growth director, Distinguished Toastmaster, John White, to present his report.
Thank you, Madam District Director. Thank you, District 1 leaders. It's great to be among you. So many numbers, so little time. Let me just dive into it. Our membership base this year was 4,342. As of April 4th, the time of the report, we had 3,320. So we were short. Fortunately, since that time, we've gained 357 members. So we're trending well. Our base clubs was 130, and that was our goal for the year. As of April 4th, we were down to 118. I'm happy to report that amongst some loss, there was some gain. On the new club fronts, we had WMDEI Toastmasters, a triple cap club. We also had E-Salon and MLK double cap, and we're working on some clubs, El Camino Git Club, DTM or Pathways DTM. They will be single cap. So in summary, at Club Growth, we've done everything but hit a homer. As far as current incentives, we have Beat the Clock, 5 new dual or reinstated members, and you'll get $25 and a nice ribbon. I want to thank our club coach and our sponsor and mentor, Donna Robinson and Victoria Trabosh, and a great team that has supported me over the years, division directors, Brad Stauffer, Vicky Trabosh, as I mentioned before, Jackie Williams-Jones, Donna Robinson, Michael Cormier, Janet Cormier, and David Brackus. All have done an excellent job and will continue to work all the way through June 30 on behalf of you in District 1. That is my report, Madam District Director.
Thank you very much. The next report is the program quality report, which can be found on page 18 in the delegates packet. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern the program quality director, Distinguished Toastmaster, Shante Howard, to present her report. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you, Madam District Director, and good evening, District 1.
We have had an amazing year this year, and it is not over. As of today, we have 18 clubs that are distinguished status or better. Yes, that is right, ladies and gentlemen. We have gotten 4 additional clubs since we submitted our delegates package. So give yourselves a round of applause. But don't worry, there is still time. If your club is not distinguished as of yet, you still have 60 days to become distinguished. As of today, 86% of you are registered and active in Pathways. So please give yourselves a round of applause. We are aiming for excellence here at District 1, and you guys are definitely succeeding. At our last officers training, 24 clubs have 7 officers trained. So please give yourselves a round of applause. And we also have 28 members that are Triple Crown winners. That means that they have completed not 1, not 2, but 3 levels and Pathways. So give yourselves a round of applause. And tomorrow is our spring conference. So we will be celebrating all of you. If you have been distinguished or have officers trained in Triple Crowns, we have awards and certificates for you. So I am excited to see you all at the conference. And I will close by saying that there's still time left. We have 2 amazing workshops coming up for you guys, building on achievements for continued success on the 10th of this month, and Finish Strong, Start Strong on June 14th. You can find both of those on the District 1 calendar. And then as always, there is Pathways training as well all month long. So I will see you all tomorrow. And I turn the lectern back over to you, Madam District Director.
Thank you very much. My district director's report. I apologize for the interruption there. My district director's report may be found on page 17 in the delegates packet. Ladies and gentlemen, you're part of this incredible, vibrant community where we connect, inspire, find joy, and celebrate excellence. We began this year with 1,184 members. As of today, we have precisely 30% net growth in membership. I applaud every single club for the hard work. And also at the same time, as of today, our members have submitted 440 Pathways educational achievements, including 42 path completions, and of course, 8 Distinguished Toastmaster Award recognitions. Congratulations. I look forward to the celebration that we will see tomorrow during Hall of Fame. To our outgoing leaders who served us this year, thank you so much for your unwavering dedication, and your contribution have made a lasting impact on our district and clubs. And to the incoming leaders who we will officially elect this evening, we warmly welcome you. Additionally, I would like to make a very brief announcement about the following. The District Administrative Bylaws, Article 7, C1 has also been updated to require the district council to decide if the district will allow remote district leaders to serve and which roles the remote leaders can serve in. The decision must be made by November 1st of the program year in which the elections will take place. The effective date for this rule change is July 1st, 2025. With this effective date, the district council must decide if remote district leader can serve by November 1st, 2025, which affects the candidates who intend to serve for the 2026-2027 program year. If the district council does not decide by November 1st, 2025 to allow remote leadership, by default, remote leaders cannot serve in the district for any role beginning the 2026-2027 program year. Please keep in mind, more information will be shared with you during the upcoming year by the incoming district director. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, as I have said all year long, when you succeed, we all succeed. Thank you very much.
Madam District Director? Is that a report that should have been provided to us online? Presented online? Otherwise, the numbers won't reconcile. My understanding that this should be done live and not just as a report, but we should be.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the, thank you very much. Please use the Q&A option in the chat. State your name, your club number, and also your officer role.
Madam District Director, may we have the member restate her name, office, and club name, please?
Can I make a request that the
Yes.
report that you
Thank you very
just?
much for the question that was raised. I would like to repeat once again, this topic, it must be decided upon by the district by November 1st. And furthermore, it will not for 5 years. It will not impact the 2025-2026 program year, which is the upcoming program year. Therefore, if the district council does not decide by November 1st, 2025 to allow remote leadership, by default, remote leaders cannot serve in the district for any role for the year starting 2026, 2027.
And that is found in Article 7.
And that is stated in the Toastmasters International Governing Documents, District Administrative Bylaws, Article 7C1. And as stated, more information will be shared with the district by the incoming district director. By the district director elect. Thank you.
So this report can't be shown live right now. Okay, thank you.
This concludes your district director report. The next item of business is the 2024-2025 profit and loss report, which can be found on page 12 of the delegate packet. Please help me welcome to the virtual lectern, the 2024-2025 finance manager, distinguished Toastmaster, James Padgett. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you, Madam District Director. In the first 6 months of the Toastmasters year, which this report covers, the district was in very good financial shape. The revenues exceeded the budgeted amount by more than 1,000, chiefly because of that triple club that John White told us about. And skipping to the end, or the second from the last line of the report on page 14, you'll see that our total expenses for the district were, the actual was just over 28,000, and the budgeted amount was not quite $35,000. So we ended up spending $6,000 less than budgeted. So the net result of that is that we are almost $8,000 in the black. So that concludes my report. Back to you, Madam District Director.
Thank you very much. The next item of business is the 2024-2025 Audit Committee Mid-Year Report, which can be found on page 11 in the delegates packet. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern, Toastmaster Tom Otters. Team Collaboration Level 3, the 2024-2025 Audit Committee Chair. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you, District Director. Good evening. My name is Tom Otters, and I'm the appointed audit chair for District 1 Toastmasters. I'd first like to thank my audit team, Catherine Magruder and Donna O'Connell, for the time and effort they gave in preparing the mid-year audit. The 2024-2025 mid-year audit couldn't be fully completed due to delays in receiving complete financial documentation. As a result, the findings from the mid-year review are inconclusive at this time. A preliminary report has been submitted to Toastmasters International for their review. Our audit team is working closely with the district leaders and the finance manager to ensure that all information is gathered early in preparation for a full and accurate year-end audit. The year-end audit will be completed in accordance with Toastmaster International's policies and submitted on time. This concludes my report. Back to you, Madam District Director.
Thank you very much, Mr. Audit Committee Chair. The next item of business is the approval of the proposed 2025-2026 District 1 Alignment Report. The report is found on page 9 in the delegates packet. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern, distinguished Toastmaster, Catherine Magruder, the 2024-2025 Alignment Committee Chair. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you, Madam District Director. Per Toastmasters International, it is mandatory districts review and amend, if necessary, the alignment of the clubs, areas, and divisions once each year. The Alignment Committee included myself as the chair, the 2024-2025 District Executive Committee, and the 2025-2026 candidates. The committee met multiple times during April. The final 2025-2026 District 1 alignment was agreed to on Tuesday, April 15th, 2025, at the District Executive Committee meeting, as referred to, as Leanne Levine said, on page 9 in the delegates packet. The individual changes are indicated on page 10 in the delegates packet. Division A Right On Toastmasters moved from A2 to A4. Division B, Century City Toastmasters moved from B2 to B1. Division C, Skechers Elite moved from C4 to C5. Toastmasters Changing the World moved from C5 to C4. Division D, OMG Toastmasters, Division D1, Area D1, moved to D2. Division E, Lakewood YMCA Toastmasters moved from E1 to E2. Laserfish Toastmasters moved from E4 to E3. City of Long Beach moved from E3 to E1. Division F, Meg Talks moved from F2 to F4. Inglewood Community Toastmasters moved from F3 to F1. Lideras in Acción moved from F4 to F2. Club name changes include in Division E, Shoreline Speakers to Forks, Corks, and Toastmasters. Platform Speakers to Build a Legacy. The purpose of reorganizing the district clubs from and to areas is to build evenly distributed and stronger areas. That concludes the 2025-2026 Alignment Committee report and proposal. Respectfully submitted, Catherine Magruder. Back to you, Madam District Director.
Thank you very much. And as stated moments ago, the proposed district alignment changes are as follows. In Division A, Right On Toastmasters from A2 to A4. In Division B, Century City Toastmasters from B2 to B1. In Division C, Skechers Elite from C4 to C5. Toastmasters Changing the World from C5 to C4. In Division D, OMG Toastmasters from D1 to D2. In Division E, Lakewood YMCA Toastmasters from E1 to E2. Laserfish Toastmasters from E4 to E3. City of Long Beach from E3 to E1. And Division F, Meg Talks from F2 to F4. Inglewood Community Toastmasters from F3 to F1. Lideras en Acción from F4 to F2. And additionally, 2 clubs that have changed their names, they are both located in Division E. Formerly known as Shoreline Speakers, is now known as Forks, Corks, and Toastmasters. E5 Platform Speakers is now known as Build a Legacy. Are there any questions about the proposed district alignment for the program year of 2025-2026. Please direct all questions to the chair. If there are no objections, the 2024-2025 Alignment Committee report will be approved as presented, and District 1 will be aligned as reflected in the report for the 2025-2026 Toastmasters term. Hearing no objection, the 2024-2025 Alignment Committee report will be approved as presented by unanimous consent. Once again, thank you very much for your patience. And the next item of business is the District Leadership Committee report. The District Leadership Committee report can be found on page 26 in the delegate packet. The District Leadership Committee has interviewed all known candidates as of April 25th, 2025. Please join me in welcoming to the virtual lectern, Distinguished Toastmaster DJ Reed, the 2024-2025 District Leadership Committee Chair. The virtual lectern is yours.
Madam District Director, District Council members and guests. The District Leadership Committee met in person on February 22nd and 23rd, 2025, and again virtually on February 25th, 2025, and completed all interviews to evaluate all candidates wanting to run and had provided the proper information to the committee before February 17th, 2025. The committee ensured that all candidates met the leadership role eligibility and competency within their roles. The District Leadership Committee has approved the following names for nomination for the offices in 2025-26 fiscal year. District Director, Shantae Howard. Program Quality Director, Donna Robinson. Club Growth Director, Angel Estrada and Anna Lopez. Division A Director, Dr. Kenneth Preston. Division B Director, Monica Dela Cruz. Division C Director, Celine West. Division D Director, Clydine Monk. Division E Director, Amber Stewart. Division F Director, Suzanne Crabera. Members of the District Leadership Committee worked hard and met virtually before and after the interviews to complete this project on time. Voting members were Jacob Daly, DTM, Keith Jackson, DTM, past District Director, David Ketchen, DTM, past district governor. Diane Markham, just DTM, past district director. Daisy Lee, DTM. Evelyn Woolwich, DTM, past district director. I respectfully submit this report. Thank you, Madam District Director. That concludes the District 1 Leadership Committee Advisory Report.
Thank you very much. I'm sure this is the part that we have all been waiting for. At this time, I respectfully ask that we all take a 5-minute break. With that said, we will be back at precisely 8:32 p.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time. Thank you.
Oh, I know.
All right. Thank you very much for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. And thank you, Madam District 1 Leadership Committee Chair. Being on the District Leadership Committee requires an extensive time, commitment, and proper evaluation of candidate assessment and interviews. Thank you again to all committee members who devoted time to this very important process. Once again, the nominated candidates for office for the program year 2025-2026 are for District Director, the nominee, Shante Howard. Program Quality Director nominee, Donna Robinson. Club Growth Directors nominees, Angel Estrada and Ana Lopez. Division A Director nominee, Dr. Kenneth Preston. Division B Director nominee, Monica Dela Cruz. Division C Director nominee, Celine West. Division D Director nominee, Kading Monk. Division E Director nominee, Amber Stewart. Division F Director nominee, Susana Cabrera. The next item will be the election of the 2025-2026.
Madam District Director, I'd like to ask if we still have a quorum, because some people may have dropped off since the time we started our meeting. And if the credentials chair can post the numbers that designate what that quorum was at the time we started our meeting.
I'm Diane Markham from District 1.
And I'm Diane Markham, past District Director, President of Praise Masters.
Madam District Director, point of order for all the delegates, please. If we can begin with the name, the office, and the club name so that you're first recognized by the chair. That would be the proper order.
Okay.
So it's in the chat, and I understand, but in order to bring the business or question to the floor, the chair has to recognize the member. So please, moving forward, can we begin by getting the attention of the chair with your virtual hand, as in the protocol, state the name, office, and the club name. And we do understand sometimes it's a challenge because we can't see the virtual name, so we get that. But if anyone has a question, please follow that protocol. And I will relinquish control back to the district director.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much for the question. And now I would like to call upon the Credentials Chair, Distinguished Toastmaster, Carol Otters, to confirm a report regarding credentials, regarding a quorum.
Thank you, Madam District Director. I will be showing the quorum in just a moment. Or the credentials report in just a moment. I'm working on sharing my screen of the actual representation. Oh, I see. Okay. The eligible clubs is 59. Total number of club votes, President and VPE is 118. Quorum, 1/3 of the club votes is 40. District Executive Committee votes is 16. Total number of votes, 134. Back to you, Madam District Director. The majority vote is 130. Oh. Okay, sorry. The majority vote is 60. Back to you, Madam District Director. And Diane has her hand up.
Go ahead, Madam District Director. I'll wait.
Yes, the
Madam District Director, can the delegate who had their hand up, please re-raise their virtual hand so we can acknowledge them?
yes. The chair recognizes Connie Acosta from Zoom Masters.
Yes. Have we voted yet? Or are we in the process of voting?
Thank you for the question. The next item, the next items from this point forward are the elections.
Okay, because I did not receive a voting email.
Yes, you will receive an email when
we get to that part.
Yes, that
Thank
is correct. Thank you very much for that question. Thank you. Once again,
Seeing no other hands.
so now we,
The chair recognizes.
and yes, the chair recognizes James Vaughn of Inglewood Community Toastmasters. The chair recognizes James Vaughn of Inglewood.
Sorry about that. I'll learn how to do one
Mhm.
each. James Vaughn, Inglewood Community Toastmasters President Club number 036-08454. I have one question. I am actually an officer in 2 different clubs. Am I going to get 2 different ballots or just the 1 ballot with the 2 votes?
Sir, you will receive 2 separate ballots.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. The chair recognizes Janelle Carla-Williams, past district director.
Good evening, Madam District Director, Club 4138, Cities Toastmasters, President Janelle Williams. And my question was that I noticed that on April 27th, we moved up to 104 paid clubs. So should our base be starting with 104 or starting with 102 for the purposes of our voting this evening? Because it was 104 before the cutoff of the registration on April 29th. So I just wanted to get clarification if we're working with 104 clubs or 102 clubs at the time of the deadline to register. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that question. Yes, to answer your question, I just checked, I verified it with the credentials chair as well as the parliamentarian. The answer to your question is that it is 102. 102 clubs because 102 is the number of actual clubs
Before the deadline.
before the deadline.
So Madam Chair, when was the deadline then? It was not April 29th?
Yes, the 102, 102 paid clubs, that is what is reflected in the report that we have.
So I asked the deadline date if possible for clarification. I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience. As we took the time out to verified everything possible. As of April 29th, 2025, there were 104 paid clubs in District 1. That's 104 paid clubs possible. And I hope I have sufficiently answered your questions. Thank you very much for the correction that was pointed out. Seeing no further questions, the chair hereby acknowledges Janelle Carla Williams.
Thank you, Madam District Director or Madam Chair. So based on that update, will we be receiving an updated credentials report going into the ballot team, please?
Possible. Actual remains the same.
The actual remains the same. And we do have a quorum to conduct the possible remaining business for this evening, as in conducting the elections for the 2025-2026 district officers. The chair hereby acknowledges Diane Markin, President of Praise Masters.
Yes, you know, I still feel that number is not correct, because just as Madam Janelle Williams mentioned, as of April 29th, there were 104. So it would seem only correct or fair that a new report be identified and shown so that we as the voting body can see for sure. So that's my concern about that before we get started with the voting.
Thank you very much for the recommendation there. It is acknowledged.
So.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you see on the screen displayed right now is the updated credentials report as provided by Credentials Committee Chair, Distinguished Toastmaster, Carol Otters.
And have Robin, please make a note of that. And
Please make a note of that. Thank you. The chair hereby acknowledges Margaret Mitchell, President of Compton Elite.
Thank you, Madam District Director. I'm still confused, and I apologize for being confused about the number of actual clubs and the number of clubs that we're dealing with tonight, and how many people we have to have as a quorum, and whether or not we have the amount of people present as of now or as we go to vote. And if you could just please restate that in a way that I could feel more comfortable and knowing that we're proceeding as according to protocol.
Yes, understood. Yes, I hereby bring up to the virtual lectern Credentials Committee Chair, Distinguished Toastmaster, Carol Otters, to once again clarify the updated quorum results. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you, Madam District Director. Thank you, Madam District Director. We have 59 eligible clubs in attendance. We have 2 times 2 because every club gets 2 votes. 118. The quorum is 2/3 of the club votes, which is 40. The District Executive Committee has 16. The total number of votes is 134, and a majority would be 60. That concludes my report.
credentials here. The next item on the business.
Thank you, Madam Credentials Chair. As mentioned, a quorum is present, and we are positioned to conduct the elections for this evening. The next item will be the elections for the 2025-2026 District 1 officers. The deadline for floor candidates nomination requests was April 25th, 2025. As of that date, there are no floor candidate requests. And there will be no floor nominations at this district council business meeting this evening. At this time, the nomination process and election of officers will commence. Nominations are now open for the office of District Director. Distinguished Toastmaster Shantae Marie Howard has been nominated by the District Leadership Committee for District Director for 2025-2026. Since there are no further nominations for District Director is closed. There's one uncontested candidate for the office of District Director. Pursuant to Article 7, Section B2C of the District Administrative Bylaws of Toastmasters International governing documents, and without objection, the chair will dispense with the secret ballot and direct the administration manager to cast one single ballot for the candidate. If you have an objection, please use the Q&A function and include your name, office, club name, and club number. Hearing no objection, the chair will dispense with the secret ballot and direct the administration manager to cast a single ballot for the candidate. The chair declares Distinguished Toastmaster Shantae Marie Howard elected as your 2025-2026 District 1 Director. Congratulations. Nominations are now open for the office of Program Quality Director. Distinguished Toastmaster Donna Robinson has been nominated by the District Leadership Committee for 2025-2026 Program Quality Director. There being no further nominations for Program Quality Director is closed. There is one uncontested candidate for the office of Program Quality Director. With no objection, the chair will dispense with a secret ballot and declare elected the candidate in this uncontested office by unanimous consent. If you have an objection, please use the Q&A function and include your name, office, club name, and club number. Hearing no objection, the chair will dispense with the secret ballot and direct the administration manager to vote a single ballot for the candidate. The chair declares Distinguished Toastmaster Donna Robinson elected as your 2025-2026 Program Quality Director. Congratulations. Nominations are now open for the office of Club Growth Director. The district leadership committee has nominated Distinguished Toastmaster Angel Estrada and Distinguished Toastmaster Ana Lopez for the role of 2025-2026 Club Growth Director. There being no further nominations for Club Growth Director are closed. At this time, the chair recognizes Janelle Carla Williams.
Thank you, Madam District Director. I just wanted to ask to be moved into the breakout room for observers of the vote, please. I did not receive directions on what I should do, so I thought I would ask before it begins, please.
Thank you very much. And please note that you will receive the necessary instructions when the time comes.
Is that time now before we start the vote?
Yes.
The instructions will come at a later time, and it will not be provided at this time.
After the speaker will.
After both candidates have spoken, then the instructions will be provided.
Prior to the ballot launch, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
You're welcome. And as stated, there being no further nominations for Club Growth Directors are closed. As pursuant with district administrative bylaws, the contested nominees will be called up by alphabetical order of last name. Each nominee will be given precisely 2 minutes to speak. At the 2-minute mark, the candidate's microphone will be muted. The balloting will take place immediately after both nominees have spoken. The first nominee is Angel Estrada. The chair now recognizes nominated candidate for Club Growth Director, Angel Estrada.
Thank you, Madam District Director. With your partnership and my 35 years of sales experience as Club Growth Director, I envision to open a minimum of 10 clubs throughout the District 1 boundaries and nourish all the clubs with qualified club mentors, no paper clubs, just District 1 growth. Congratulations to the incoming 2025 and 2026 area, division, and trio to District 1. District 1 will shine with your leadership. My District 1 contributions are as follows. In 2009 and 2010, I was Area D3 Governor, Area D3 Governor of the Year, and all my clubs were President's Distinguished. As a matter of fact, also all 7 club officers' roles were trained, not 4, but 7. In the spring and the fall, they were all President's Distinguished Area. In 2011 and 2012, Division D Governor, Select Distinguished. I chartered 7 clubs. I chaired the first ever Spanish language TLI for the district with spring and fall a total of 4 times. I was club officer 40 times. I am 2023 Roy D. Graham Lifetime Achievement recipient. And my call to action to you is, once again, I'm asking you for your partnership in creating a legacy of growth that will impact thousands of lives. Together, let's build the most dynamic, inclusive, and successful District 1 in Toastmasters. I need your partnership for me to achieve this as your Club Growth Director. Thank you, Madam District Director.
Thank you very much. The next. The next nominee is Ana Lopez. The chair now recognizes nominated candidate for Club Growth Director, Ana Lopez.
Toastmasters has transformed me. It's changed me. I've grown personally, professionally, as a speaker, and as a leader. How have you been transformed? I know you've grown as well. And I know we could do that for so many out there. But in order to achieve that, our clubs need to be vibrant. They need to be welcoming, and they need to be set up for success. As your next Club Growth Director, alongside with my team, we are going to help all clubs succeed by offering resources and support to achieve it. We are going to build new clubs. With our Lunch and Learn series, we are going to open the doors to the conversation of why Toastmasters. And we're going to create incentives that not only celebrates club success, but also reinforces membership engagement. My Toastmasters journey has led me here today, and I am ready. I am ready for all the challenges that are coming my way. I have the experience, I have the knowledge, and I have the passion to take District 1 to new. Today, I ask you for your vote for Club Growth Director, and let's grow District 1 and thrive. Madam District Director.
Thank you very much. And that concludes the nominees' speeches. For an explanation of the voting instructions, please join me in welcoming back to the virtual lectern once again, Credentials Chair, Distinguished Toastmaster, Carol Otters.
Thank you, Madam District Director. I will be launching the ballots now. We will be soon. Once you receive your ballot, please vote all ballots you receive. Total ballots are being cast at 118. The majority of vote is 60. Thank you very much.
Madam Credentials Chair, please move the 2 people to the breakout room. Thank you.
Madam District Director, Angel Estrada, Distinguished Toastmaster, Abriendo Caminos, Vice President of Education.
Yes, the chair hereby recognizes Angel Estrada.
Thank you, Madam District Director. Oh, there it is. There's my vote. Thank you very much.
Yes. The ballots have been distributed. All voting delegates will now have 5 minutes. 5 minutes, that is, to cast their ballots. Thank you.
Madam Chair, we have a hand raised.
You took it down. Raise it again. You took your hand down. Somebody did. I guess, I can't, are we muted too?
Madam District Director. This is Elaine Roberts with Culver City Toastmasters, VP of Education. Yes.
Everyone, the email, your ballot should have had the subject titled "Your Invitation to Vote." Your invitation to vote in the election, voting for Club Growth Director. Once again, the ballot email came from District 1 Toastmasters. And the subject line is your invitation to vote in the election, voting for Club Growth Director.
Yes, but I didn't receive a ballot. I had my hand up too. I don't have a ballot. I would like to vote and I did register. This is Janet Cormier with Inglewood Community Toastmasters. I do want
Yes.
to vote.
Please check all of your email inboxes.
That is going to come to the same one where I got this invitation to log on here. I'm looking at the same email and there's nothing coming through. Zero. Yeah, I'm double checking it and I didn't get anything. I'm checking both emails.
Check the spam too.
Or you refresh your screen.
I did, and no junk mail. I got the district, all of the district information from the same email and nothing's coming through to me.
Should have, so the 95 voters represent 118.
Can I just text you my vote, maybe?
Go to the email that they registered.
One moment, please.
Yeah, we get emails, there's nothing. No, I'm looking at the junk. So it's supposed to come to this email address because this is where I received the invitation to join this meeting. And they said that's the email address it's supposed to come to.
This little area here where you had all the lineup of emails.
Like, oh, you have to, I was looking for studies.
And please know that voting is currently in process, and you should, once again, you should have received the email with the subject line, your invitation to vote in the election, voting for Club Growth Director, specifically for Club Growth Director. And ladies and gentlemen, to ensure that every single voting delegate here has the fair opportunity to vote this evening, we are extending the time here, and that is a decision made at the discretion of the district director. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience. We are still waiting for all votes to come in, and so at the chair's discretion, we have made a decision to extend more time to ensure that all votes come in. Thank you. Your patience is greatly appreciated. The chair hereby acknowledges Division C Director Edward Stapleton.
You, Madam Chair. As a point of clarification, is each club entitled to 2 votes? And if there's
That's
only
correct.
if there's only one officer from the club present, is that officer entitled to cast both of those votes?
If only one of the 2 officers is present, that officer is entitled to 2 ballots, to 2 votes, that is. I hope that I have answered your question substantially.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Madam District Director, this is Elaine Roberts with Culver City Toastmasters, BPE. I went back to my email. It doesn't allow me to vote a second time. I already voted once. And I'm the only.
Yes, if you have already voted and submitted, then that concludes, that hereby concludes your voting. Thank you very much. And the chair hereby acknowledges Connie Acosta, President of Zoom Masters.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Yes.
I am Connie Acosta, Zoom Masters President. Who are the officers, club officers that are allowed to vote in this election?
Yes, that's a great question. And that defines so-called district council. And so the district council is comprised of the district executive committee members and also presidents and the vice presidents of education of paid clubs. And those presidents and also vice presidents of education must be paid members. I hope I have answered your question accurately.
Yes, thank you. I'd like to know if AJ Harris, Vice President of Education for Zoom Masters, is she present?
I do know that unfortunately, I am unable to check for you at this time, but I do know that she had registered earlier. The chair hereby acknowledges Valerie Preston, President of Faith-Based Toastmasters.
Thank you, Madam Chair. My question was just for clarification.
Yes,
ma'am. I thought I heard the parliamentarian when he gave his remarks at the top that proxies were not allowed. But then I heard you say that if my VPE is not present, that I can vote on their behalf. So I just wanted clarity because I thought I could not be a proxy. Thank you.
Yes. What I stated, that was the official answer I received from Toastmasters International, the district, which oversees district elections. The chair hereby acknowledges Sylvia Rodin, President of Game Changers.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Sylvia Roldan, Game Changers, 333-1985. President, along the same lines of point of clarification, because that is conflicting information, when in both email and documentation, we're told that we cannot have proxies. Therefore, if someone is absent, they don't ask anyone to have a proxy, therefore not having anyone present. The conflicting information then that you're giving is that we can have a proxy, but at this date and time, not knowing that ahead of time would be unfair. I understand that you're saying that that's what Toastmasters International is saying, but all the documentation that has been emailed out is that no proxies are allowed in a virtual setting. If this were an in-person meeting, we could have proxies. As a virtual meeting, my understanding is that it is not. Can we get final clarification, please, for a virtual business meeting?
Madam Madam District Director, could the council member repeat the question, please?
What do I mean for that? If you have two.
Mr. Parliamentarian, do I wait for the chair to call upon me or do I repeat my question?
Club, right? And only one of them? What are you asking?
No.
What? She's not. So you know what? Moving on.
Did the member leave? Okay, Madam District Director, so for point of clarification, proxy votes under proxy bylaws, as stipulated in the bylaws, can be carried by a club officer or a member. That's a proxy vote. Same as international Toastmasters. Any member can carry a proxy vote. Stipulated in the bylaws, the president or the VPE can carry either one or two of the club votes. That's not a proxy vote. So the proxy vote, any member can cast a vote who attends the business meeting. That's a proxy vote. In accordance with bylaws, the president or the VPE can carry the two votes for the club. Thank you, Madam District Director.
Okay, we're gonna call it.
Ever had any questions?
Yes, we are ready. We are ready to announce the result of the election. Are there any other questions?
Yes.
None?
Yes, I never received a ballot. Wait, hold on.
Madam, could you state your name, club name, club number, and also officer role?
I'm Janet Cormier, Vice President of Education for Inglewood Community Toastmasters. I've been here since 5.
Thank you.
And I still don't have a ballot. I would like to vote, though. I can give you my email address if you want it. It's the same email address that you sent the invitation to this meeting to.
Please keep in mind that voting by email is not accepted as voting in today's system, in tonight's system. It is entirely anonymous. So we wish to ensure that we respect every single voting delegate's anonymity. Thank you.
Madam District Director, this is Margaret Mitchell, President, Club 3811. I did receive my ballot. However, my VPE was not able to attend tonight. I received my ballot and I returned it, but I did not receive, to my knowledge, I did not receive two separate ballots. Is that the way I should have expected them to come, as two separate ballots?
Madam District Director, to answer the member's question. When a delegate registers, the delegate must register for both votes if that is the request by the club. We have some officers, a president, but their VPE did not show up. So they get one vote because they did not request to vote. So as an officer, president, you have to request whether you are voting for both.
Thank you. That answers my question. Unfortunately, I did not.
And at this time, we are ready to announce the voting results.
Wow, you lost.
Yeah, you follow it. And the ones that did. Yeah.
Madam District Director, Lydia Martinez, Mission Control VPE. I did not receive the ballots. I've contacted in the chat your people. I was also part of the practice that didn't work successfully. Is there an alternative? 4 hours is a long time to not vote. So I take it silence is no alternative.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience here, and we apologize for the long time that it has taken for this particular election. We would like to let you know that the final results are in. The credentials chair is now preparing the report for the final result. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, while we are okay. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, while we are working on finalizing the balloting, the voting results of the Club Growth Director position, we are going to go on and finalize the elections of the division directors. As given that the six nominees are all uncontested. Nominations are now open for the office of Division A Director. Dr. Kenneth Preston, Visionary Communications Level 5, is nominated by the DLC for the position of Division A Director. There being no further nominations for Division A Director, nomination is closed. There's one uncontested candidate for the office of Division A Director. With no objection, the chair will dispense with a secret ballot and declare elected the candidate in this uncontested office by unanimous consent. If you have any objection, please use the Q&A function and include your name, office, club name, and club number. Hearing no objection, the chair will dispense with the secret ballot and direct the administration manager to vote one single ballot for the candidate. The chair declares Dr. Kenneth Preston elected as your 2025-2026 Division A Director. Congratulations. Nominations are now open for the office of Division B Director. Monica Dela Cruz, Innovative Planning Level, has been nominated by the DLC for the position of Division B Director. There being no further nominations for Division B Director, the nominations are closed. There is one uncontested candidate for the office of Division B Director. Without objection, the chair will dispense with a secret ballot and declare elected the candidate in this uncontested office by unanimous consent. If you have an objection, please use the Q&A function and include your name, office, club name, and club number. There being no objection, the chair will dispense with the secret ballot and direct the administration manager to vote a single ballot for the candidate. The chair hereby declares Monica Dela Cruz elected as your 2025-2026 Division B Director. Congratulations. Nominations are now open for the office of Division C Director. Celine West has been nominated by the DLC for the position of Division C Director. There being no nominations for Division C Director, the nominations closed. There's one uncontested candidate for the office for Division C Director. With no objection, the chair will dispense with a secret ballot and declare elected the candidate in this uncontested office by unanimous consent. If you have any objection, please use the Q&A function and include your name, office, club name, and club number. There being no objection, the chair will dispense with the secret ballot and direct the administration manager to vote one single ballot for the candidate. The chair hereby declares Celine West elected as your 2025-2026 Division C Director. Congratulations. Nominations are now open for the office of Division D Director. Katie Monk, Presentation Mastery Level 4 has been nominated by the District Leadership Committee for the position of Division D Director. There being no further nominations for Division D Director, the nominations closed. There is one uncontested candidate for the office of Division D Director. Without objection, the chair will dispense with the secret ballot and declare elected the candidate in this uncontested office by unanimous consent. If you have an objection, please use the Q&A function and include your name, office, club name, and club number. There being no objection, the chair will dispense with the secret ballot and direct the administration manager to vote a secret ballot for the candidate. The chair hereby declares Katie Monk elected as your 2025-2026 Division D Director. Congratulations. Nominations are now open for the office of Division E Director. Distinguished Toastmaster Amber Stewart has been nominated by the DLC for the position of Division E Director. There being no further nominations, nominations for Division E Director is closed. There's one uncontested candidate for the office of Division E Director. Without objection, the chair will dispense with a secret ballot and declare elected the candidate in this uncontested office by unanimous consent. If you have an objection, please use the Q&A function and include your name, office, club name, and club number. There being no objection, the chair will dispense with the secret ballot and direct the administration manager to vote one single ballot for the candidate. The chair declares Distinguished Toastmaster Amber Stewart elected as your 2025-2026 Division E Director. Congratulations. Nominations are now open for the office of Division F Director. Susana Cabrera, Motivational Strategies Level 3, has been nominated by the DLC for the position of Division F Director. There being no further nominations, Nomination for Division F Director is closed. There's one uncontested candidate for the office of Division F Director. Without objection, the chair will dispense with a secret ballot and declare elected the candidate in this uncontested office by unanimous consent. If you have an objection, please use the Q&A function and include your name, office, club name, and club number. There being no objection, the chair will dispense with the secret ballot and direct the administration manager to vote one single ballot for the candidate. The chair hereby declares Susana Cabrera elected as your 2025-2026 Division F Director. Congratulations. One moment, please. Thank you very much for your patience as we work towards the coming up with the actual results of the election of the Club Growth Director. Thank you very much for your patience. Yes, at this time, at the discretion of the chair, we are going to move on to the next item on the agenda. The next item on the agenda is unfinished business. There is one item of unfinished business. I just wanted to clarify that Harbor Lights Club, it is indeed aligned to area D2 in Division D. And that concludes unfinished business for this meeting. The next
Emily had her hand up.
Yes, the chair hereby acknowledges Emily Dixon, Area F3 Director. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I am a member of First Class Communicators 143-1407. I'm standing in for the VPE because our VPE resigned at the end of the term, March 31st. I did not receive a ballot, and I've been looking for the ballot the last 30-40 minutes. I'm only concerned about the candidates that had a more than one candidate for the position. And I believe that was a program quality person. Did you vote on that already?
No, the only contested election was for the role of Club Growth Director. All other roles, District Director, Program Quality Director, and the 6 division directors were all uncontested. Thank you very much. The chair hereby acknowledges Diane Markham, President of Praise Masters.
Yes, thank you, Madam. Thank you, Madam District Director. I understand from you that a winner has been determined in the run for Club Growth Director, and I believe we should be able to address that before we move on to other business. Can that be done now?
Yeah.
I mean, in fact, it's been identified that a winner has been declared.
In fact, yes.
Thank you.
The chair, before we do so, the chair hereby acknowledges Shante Howard, District Director-elect.
Thank you, Madam District Director. I think my point may be a moot point, but I was just going to piggyback on Diane Markham and say, according to protocol 5.0, we cannot move forward until we finish this electing the officers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, we are indeed ready to announce the final results. I hereby bring back to the virtual lectern credential chair, distinguished Toastmaster Carol Otters, to announce the election results for the role of Club Growth Director for 2025-2026. The virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you very much, Madam District Director. And I apologize to everyone that it took so long for this to happen. We wanted to make sure we had accurate numbers. I will now share those numbers with you. They are weighted Originally, wanted to send them out individually, but we sent them out weighted for any club that had only one person present for the vote. So if you were president and you were representing you and your vice president of education, your vote was weighted. And here's the vote. Total votes cast 95. We had 16 invalid. Total valid votes was 79. Angel Estrada received 34 and Ana Lopez received 45. That is my report, Madam District Director.
Madam District Director.
Congratulations, Anna.
Congratulations, Anna.
Thank you.
Once again, the total number of votes cast, 79. Ana Lopez received 45 votes. Angel Estrada received 34 votes. I hereby declare that Ana Lopez, Distinguished Toastmaster, is the Club Growth Director for the upcoming program year of 2025-2026, based on the official delegates' votes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for everyone's patience. We now move on to the next item on the agenda. The next item on the agenda is new business. Each year, District 1 bestows on an outstanding member the Honorable Lydia Boyd Leadership Legacy Award. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me.
We have to elect them.
Yeah.
We have to. Just ask the Zoom team to please highlight the elected officers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Lydia Boyd Committee Chair, past District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster, Ken Starks.
Thank you, Madam District Director, and we have saved the best for last. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and leaders of District 1. It is a true honor to present the Lydia Boyd Leadership Legacy Award, an accolade named in tribute to one of the most accomplished and influential leaders in the history of District 1. Distinguished Toastmaster Lydia Boyd has been a pillar of leadership, mentorship, and service in our district for nearly 4 decades. As a past international director and past district governor, Lydia led District 1 to achieve the remarkable distinction of being the #1 district in the world during her term. Her influence continues to resonate across both Region 10 and Region 2, where she remains as an enduring role model and mentor. Lydia is celebrated for her mastery in communication, leadership, mentoring, and perhaps most memorably, her deeply personal style of recognition. Her handwritten notes offered not just thanks, but genuine affirmation. She empowered members with a leadership style rooted in compassion, vision, and service, leaving a legacy that inspires each time this award is presented in her name. Each year, the Lydia Boyd Leadership Legacy Award is given to a Toastmaster who demonstrates exemplary leadership, outstanding communication, impactful mentorship, and a sincere commitment to recognizing others. This year, the Directors Advisory Committee was honored to receive a large number of heartfelt nominations. We thank each of you who took the time to highlight the remarkable leaders who have shaped your journeys. Lydia cannot join us today, but has a special message for everyone. Lydia writes, I am looking forward to saying hello over the phone to the wonderful members of District 1 at the District 1 Hall of Fame on Saturday, May 3rd. Tonight, I simply want to express my thanks to all of the current club and district leaders, and congratulations to the newly elected district leaders for next year. At 91 years young, I am blessed to be a part of this great organization for 51 years. Thank you for continuing to honor District 1 leaders every year with an award bearing my name. Congratulations to all of the prior Lydia Boyd Legacy Award honorees, and congratulations in advance to whomever the award is bestowed upon tonight. Words alone will never be able to express my gratitude and appreciation to be part of this great honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Eternal love always, past International Director, Lydia D. Boyd. Tonight's recipient exemplifies all the qualities this award represents. This remarkable individual has served as club president, area director, finance manager, and chair of both district committees and conferences. Through each role, they've led with clarity, compassion, and quiet strength, transforming challenges into opportunities for others to grow. As finance manager, this leader demystified budgeting and empowered others with tools they continue to use today. As chair of the Toastmasters Leadership Institute, they not only executed a seamless event, but inspired trainers and attendees alike with a vision grounded in purpose and excellence. When things go wrong, they are the calm. When others feel unsure, they are the guide. And when someone needs to be seen, heard, and believed in, they are always there, ready to uplift. Their leadership legacy is not defined by spotlight moments, but by the countless leaders who now shine because of them. It is my heartfelt admiration that I present the 2025 Lydia Boyd Leadership Legacy Award to Distinguished Toastmaster, Anna Lopez.
Ah, isn't that sweet? She's adorable. She deserves it.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Congratulations, Anna.
Congratulations.
You can feel free to come off mute and share a few words if you like, Anna.
Oh my God. Oh. This is so special because you honor me. For those that don't know, I was the finance manager for Ken when he was district director. I have always said that this is the most amazing award for years because It is given to you by your fellow members. You get nominated, and it's what they see in you. And I am so grateful and appreciate it. And oh my God, I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow to give you a big hug. Thank you to everyone that nominated me. You don't know how much this means to me. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it, Anna, and congratulations. Can't wait to celebrate with you in person. I now return control back to our district director, distinguished Toastmaster Leanne Levine.
Well, thank you so much, Ken, and for chairing the committee. And once again, congratulations to our 2025 Lydia Boyd Leadership Legacy Award recipient, Ana Lopez. And at this time, is there any other new business? Hearing none, there being no new business, the next item on the agenda at this time, I would like to take a moment out to acknowledge all 9 of our district leaders that have been duly elected this evening, starting with District Director-elect 2025-2026, Shante Howard. And Quality Director-elect Donna Robinson. Club Growth Director-elect Ana Lopez. And that's our trio for 2025-2026. Division A Director-elect Dr. Kenneth Preston. Division B Director-elect Monica Dela Cruz. Division C Director-elect Celine West. Division D Director-elect Katie Monk. Next we have Division E Director-elect Amber Stewart. And next and last, making up the team, the incoming team, Division F Director-elect Susana Cabrera. Congratulations once again. And next, we have a couple of announcements. The first announcement is it's as follows. Our first announcement will be made by Catherine Magruder, District 1 Alignment Chair 2024-2025 and District 1 Representative for District 1 on the District Realignment Joint Committee. As pursuant with Protocol 7.0, District Structure, Section 4, district realignment. The board reviews the status of districts with fewer than 100 clubs every 3 years or sooner, if necessary, to decide if realignment is in the best interest of the organization. During the 2024-2025 term, a joint realignment committee was initiated by the Toastmasters International Board of Directors. The chair now recognizes distinguished Toastmaster Catherine Magruder to discuss if District 1 may be impacted by these modifications. Catherine, the virtual lectern is yours.
Thank you, Madam District Director. I was requested by District Director Leanne Levine and accepted to be the District 1 representative for the Toastmasters International District Realignment Project. What is a Toastmasters International District Realignment? It is a process initiated by the Toastmasters International Board of Directors in which representatives from districts in regions 1 through 7, District 1 is in Region 2, will meet as a committee to modify the boundaries of the districts. Each joint realignment committee will have the goal of modifying their boundaries so that each district has a minimum of 120 and to 180 clubs. The definition, district maps, the joint realignment committee groups, their responsibilities and guidelines are on the Toastmasters International website. The realignment is effective for groups 1 through 12 on July 1st, 2026. There is no impact to the districts in the 2025-2026 program year, meaning the district leadership committee, alignment committee, and timeline proceeds as usual. The annual meeting of the district council will also be conducted as usual. Group 2 includes 10 districts, of which I was a part and still am. The districts included in Group 2, 1, 4, 5, 12, 33, 52, 100, 101, 115, and founders. The instructions from the Toastmaster International Board was to realign from 10 districts into 5 or 6 districts, with each district having a minimum of 125 clubs to 195 clubs to be effective on July 1st, 2026. Therefore, District 1 will be impacted during the 2026-2027 term. Since District 1 will be impacted, according to Protocol 7.0, the 2025-2026 District 1 Council should start planning for the growth of District 1 in the 2026-2027 term. I have attended all the Group 2 meetings. Briefly, the timeline has been as follows. In January, there was a group realignment committee orientation. After the orientation, our group met every 2 weeks from February until April 18th. Our district representative sessions included brainstorming and feasibility options during those months. For more information and frequently asked questions, log in to toastmasters.org and in the search window at the top banner, type in district realignment, then click on district realignment. The link is www.toastmasters.org, membership, leadership, district realignment. I just put that information in chat to everyone for information, and then also the link. That includes my announcement. Back to you, Madam District Director.
Thank you very much, Catherine. And a few other announcements I have. First of all, obviously, as we all know, the next TLI, Toastmasters Leadership Institute, will be coming up very soon in summer 2025, planned by our incoming Program Quality Director team. Please be sure that your club is prepared to attend. And also the 2024-2025 awards and recognition ceremony. This is where typically awards such as the Area Director of the Year, Division Director of the Year, the Spark Plug of the Year, Toastmaster of the Year awards are announced and given out. That event, once again, the 2024-2025 awards and recognition ceremony will be held on Saturday, August 30th. That is Saturday, August 30th. And exact location to be determined. And that is 1 week after the Toastmasters International Convention in Philadelphia. And of course, we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow here at the Westin LAX for part 3, the in-person portion of the district conference, where we'll just do a lot of celebrations and have fun. We have hereby completed our business meeting for tonight. Without any objection, the District 1 Spring 2025 District Council business meeting is adjourned. Hearing no objection, the District 1 Spring 2025 District Council business meeting is adjourned at 10:28 p.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time on May 2nd, 2025. Thank you. Good night. The meeting is adjourned.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. See you guys tomorrow.
Congratulations.
See you tomorrow. Everyone, thank you. Have a good night.
Congratulations.
Thank you. See you mañana.
See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.
All right, all right, all right.
We can talk. Yes.